feet, carrying two massive 30,000-pound bunker buster bombs. The U.S. has about 20 of these massive ordnance penetrators. They have never been dropped in combat.
The president says he is currently undecided about whether he'd order a strike on Iran. Oklahoma Senator James Lankford told AFN that President Trump has the authority to use U.S. military planes and personnel to take out the Fordo nuclear enrichment site with the vaunted Moab, mother of all bombs. But it won't be enough to stop Iran's nuclear ambitions.
The challenge that we have now is Iran now has documented 900 pounds of highly enriched uranium. A terrorist regime that has a nuclear weapon is a game changer for the entire world. And so we've got to figure out how to be able to prevent that from happening. What Israel is doing now is taking strikes on them to make sure that they cannot launch missiles at Israel and they cannot come and attack, and they're trying to be able to take out their scientists and key military leaders.
He said that regime change would be one way to stop Iran's nuclear ambitions. As the conflict continues in the Middle East, research shows that a strong majority of Americans approve of President Trump and his policies. Reed Ritter has more.
Speaking on AFR's Jenna Ellis in the Morning, CEO of Rasmussen Reports, Mark Mitchell, discussed President Trump's incredible approval rating.
What has been incredible is that because of Trump 2.0, our right direction polling, we ask everybody every day, is the country headed in the right direction? Those numbers have been setting records off the charts just for the last couple of months.
He subsequently discussed the Democrats' efforts to undermine Trump and his popular policies.
The Democrats are in a really bad spot right now. They've been essentially repudiated, and all they have, quite frankly, is this attempt to undermine his popularity to try to say, well, no, America doesn't actually want what Donald Trump is selling. But every single issue off the charts has been a strong majority, especially mass deportations. We have numbers in the 60s supporting mass deportation. And yet you have people like Gavin Newsom out there trying to lean into national leadership on what is essentially a 20-30% issue. It's absolutely crazy.
Mitchell went on to urge Republicans to come together, stating that if President Trump fails, it will be because of Republicans.
People are happy with what Donald Trump is doing, but I think they need to form ranks because their elected representatives do not seem to be all in on MAGA, and that's the mandate that Donald Trump had.
I'm Reed Ritter.
Today, the Supreme Court upheld Tennessee's ban on gender manipulation procedures on minors. Chief Justice John Roberts wrote for a conservative majority that the law does not violate the Constitution's Equal Protection Clause, which requires the government to treat similarly situated people the same. The go-broke dates for Medicare and Social Security's trust funds have moved up as rising health care costs and new legislation affecting Social Security benefits have contributed to earlier projected depletion dates, according to an annual report released today. The go-broke date, or the date at which the programs will no longer have enough funds to pay full benefits, was pushed up to 2033 for Medicare's Hospital Insurance Trust Fund. The Storm Prediction Center says severe storms are expected this afternoon and evening from parts of southeast Missouri northeastward to the southern Great Lakes. Tomorrow, strong to potentially severe storms are in the forecast for parts of New England into the Mid-Atlantic and Carolinas. And that is all our time for now. You can find more news at afn.net. I'm Robert Thornton.
We don't have to be like the 10 that said it can't be done, it's too big, the Giants are too big. We need to be like Joshua and Caleb and say, you know what, there are giants. This is a massive problem. When you have a nation that is ignorant of the principles that produce a free society.